All right, so welcome to my messy kitchen. I'm gonna teach you real quick about, look, my cat wants in. Sorry, homie. All right, so we're gonna save a lot of time and get a great rainbow of colors and nutrient density, some protein, fiber, antioxidants, all of the beauty, right, of a smoothie in just a few minutes. Prep on a weekend or a time you have a little extra time to throw some stuff together, so that smoothie option is the quickest and easiest thing on the planet. So here's what I literally started this whole shenanigans because I've got spinach that's about a few days from being unusable. It's not slimy or gross yet, but I can sense that it's coming. So I'm motivated because I don't want it to go bad. And I've got all of these things that are kind of my backup things. So I've got my berries and cherries, things that I bought when they were on sale and they were a great price. I've got my, I have no idea, I should probably label things. I've got some pineapple that I made with some awesome dish I'm sure forever ago and I had extra. I've got strawberries from our garden. They've got the stems on still. It's no big deal. We washed them. A little extra greens. Blueberries from our garden that we picked forever ago. They're a little tart to do by themselves, so this is a great use of them. Bananas, right, that we're about to turn. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna throw those guys in the freezer. Here's a great tip for you. Make sure your bananas are peel, like you've removed the peel before you put them in the freezer. Otherwise, it's a big fat pain. So take the peel off. If you're freaking out about Ziploc baggies, and you're not wrong. It's not a great thing to be exposed to so many plastics in our environment. You can absolutely get some more eco-friendly forms. You can use glass jars to freeze them. You just have to be a little more intentional about getting them out in time. So then once we add, well, I'll give you the lowdown in a minute. This is our raw ingredients, right? We've got our flax, which it's already ground up for me because I didn't have a grinder thingamajigger. I've got chia seeds, I've got hemp hearts, I've got all these great ingredients. They're gonna have some good omegas, some good fats in them, great sources of fiber. And all I'm gonna do is start with my spinach. I'm gonna add a big fat handful of spinach. Then I'm gonna add about equal parts of the fruit. Any combination will do, whatever floats your boat. What this looks like for us and for my kiddos is like spinach on the bottom, some combination of fruits, usually about a cup worth of fruit, depending on what your goals are with sugar handling, things like that, which we'll talk about, of course, separately. So we've got a big handful of greens, about a cup's worth of fruit, and this is where it gets just a tiny bit tricky, but not too bad. You're gonna add 1 to 2 tablespoons of any combination of the chia, hemp, or flax that either I recommended for you or that you prefer or you have on hand, and a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of nut butter. And that's gonna be no sugar added. We're looking for like cashew butter, almond, something like that that's got some diversity, good source of protein and different types. Like we're spreading it out here a little bit, right? We're looking for our protein. If you're not going to do a nut butter of some kind, just add 2 to 3 tablespoons of your chia, hemp, flax. You could even do 1, 1, and 1. That would be epic. Then, once this dude is all mixed up, I feel like Vanna White. You can stick these dudes in the freezer, line them up, good to go. And when you're ready, all you have to do, rip it open, dump it in your blender, whatever you've got going on. Hopefully it's high powered enough to really get it smooth. And you're gonna add a cup of milk. We use hemp milk or coconut milk because it really adds another density, and we don't really do a lot of dairy. So typically I recommend those 2 options. You can do almond milk. You want to read those ingredients closely because they've got some weird stuff, some carrageenan and all that stuff in there that people are on the fence about, and the research is kind of saying maybe not so much. So if you have questions about that, you can let me know. But this is your basic, your lowdown on quick and easy freezer make ahead. I'm gonna make about, well, until my spinach runs out, I'm gonna make up a batch of these, and then my kids always know it's there for a snack. It's a grab and go breakfast for me. It takes like a minute and 20 seconds to blend up. So, peace.